I must apologize for scratching my lip. No, I misplaced my gong, so I'm going to have to improvise the introduction. Gong, 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 gong. Which is the song by the Ikettes. Gong, 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 yeah. Gong, 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 yeah. Anyhow, let's get back to the point, which we never were on, which is the flood in Iowa, the Freemasonic diabolical declaration, etc. A few years backwise in time, in 2008, it was reported that every Masonic lodge in Iowa publicly declared support for involuntary embedding of microchips into every person. Shortly afterward came one of Iowa's worst floods in history. Now, all of Iowa's floods have been in history after a certain time. The flooding was reported as, quote, more focused and intense, end quote, than the previous major flood in Iowa. Water rose above earlier record levels. 85 of Iowa's 99 counties were federal disaster area. Damage was $15 billion. One person died of the water. About 2.5 to 3 million acres of soybeans, not soy sauce, but soybeans. It was actually the plants. They may not have even had beans on them yet. So this is technically perilously close to being possibly wrong. And Indian maize were underwater. About 2.3 million acres of cropland lost at least 20 tons of soil, plus pesticides and chemical fertilizers, so-called fertilizers, per acre. Now, this may have been, it certainly was a blessing to whoever ate the food that was grown there shortly afterward, because the soil would have been less poisonous. At the same time, which chroniclers of the flood have failed to report in their histories, were balls of hail that were softball size in diameter. Had one of these fallen upon anybody's bean, it would have caused an owie for certain. You can betcha that those hard balls were not so beneficial toward the roofs, walls, and windows of Iowan edifices and cars, nor, we may ween, to the covers of swimming pools. I have no difficulty in seeing that the damage done to the property of the denizens of Iowa was the response of Uralda, the oldest one, who is the same as the Hebrew Yahu, 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 which means breath dweller, was the response of Uralda to the stance taken by the leaders and followers of the Masonic lodges, who diabolically promoted involuntary embedment of microchips. A year earlier, the Freemasonic network of corporations released an entertaining film showing the character Seamus Bond submitting voluntarily to just such an embedment. Cahoots are to be recognized between Iowa's and entertainment's Freemasons. Aralda's treatment of Iowa's Freemasons proves three truths, which I'll indicate to you visually by the holding separately three of my fingers from the other two. Number one, a, quote, God, end quote, is. Number two, he likens embedment of microchips. These are the three truths that are proven by Aralda's treatment of Iowa's Freemasons. Number three, Freemasonic leadership is evil. Now, in spite of any charity, benevolence, or heartfelt affection to be found in lower Freemasons, yet they're the tools of the leaders, and as such are while they're supporting good charities, they're unwittingly supporting greater evil in the big picture, to which they're not privy. What we gonna do about the latter-day dissolution of Western civilization? You can help to get the new civilization to be started. Soon as you finish looking at this videograph, go to my short bio. I'm going to show you the URL on the screen, and depending on which sharing site you use, it'll be linked in the description. Go to my short bio and scroll into the bottom to get my email address. Send to me an email stating that you wish to learn how to help to start the Brotherhood for Safety and Mutual Aid. Here is the URL whereto you are to go. Take note, there is no L in Keezy. Go to that URL now and get the email address at the bottom of the bio. Now.